Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a very highly requested video today for farming for Beyou. So if you're interested in seeing how to farm and the step-by-step instructions of planting a seed, then just keep watching. So to start, the first thing that we're going to take a look at are my assets, my seeds, all the things that you would need to start planting. So I'm going to show you that directly from the website. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to 𝑉iewWorld.com. If you've never been there before, you'll need to know your password, and you can set that up at any Beyou kiosk. There's some announcements that are usually here on the first page. The first being some changes that they made to the website. I'll give you a quick minute to read over that on the screen. Another announcement that they made there was some changes to the farming system as well. So I'll show you that announcement also. I'll go more in depth if you guys want to see more about farming and talk a little bit about what happens during an update and how to update soils. If you like this one, leave me a comment down below and that'll be the next farming video. So here I'm going to put in my password and get signed in so that we can take a look at my assets. I forgot to update my photo before I did this screen recording, so it is my old profile picture. But here you can see everything that you have in your assets. You can see all of your information that you need to level up. You can see your friends. You can see the achievements. That's what we're going to look at here first to see what I need to farm in order to finish and to level up. So I know already that I need to plant onions and garlic, and then I have a couple more down at the bottom of the ABCs. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and plant with you guys today. But you can see what seeds you have and what you need to complete these achievements by going here on the website. Super important. It was a long time before I started using the website when I started Beyou, but now I cannot function without it. So here's the things that I need to do as well in order to level up. So I'm trying to get to level 1 farmer. I'm about halfway there, but once I finish these achievements, it's not the end of the road. Just keep that in mind. So next, we're going to take a look at what it takes to start actually putting the seeds in the soil. So the first step that you're going to do is put on your HUD. Of course, you have to be wearing the HUD in order to farm. The meter is not necessary, but I like to use the meter to know when to stop and go ahead and refill my stats, which I'm going to show you a little bit later. So once we've got our HUD and meter on, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the actual seeds that we need. All right, so the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to sit on your plot, click the plot, and select the plot that you want to use. Once you do that, you have this shovel and you'll click it to dig. It'll instruct you on each item that you want to click. What you just saw was me putting my seed packet in my hand. I'm going to go through the motions. Each step will have you click a farming utensil in order to do something to the soil to prepare it for that seed. So each step that you take will get you to planting the seed. Once you've watered the plot, that's when you'll add your actual seed to the plot. Now, seed packets can be purchased at the Beyou Sim. If I do another in-depth video, I'll show you where to go to buy the seed packets and how to unbox them basically. But you'll click on the seed packet in your hand, and then your avatar will lower, throw the seed in the plot. It takes a couple seconds, but you want to wait specifically for it to say the stage and start counting the timer. So after you have planted, usually for me it's about 5 or 6 plants, your hygiene and your energy begins to drop. Now you can continue until you get to 20%. That will not stop you from leveling, but keep in mind when your stats go under 20%, you're no longer getting LEP, which are the points that you need to level up on your HUD. I stop at 70 because I like to keep my stats over 70 all the time. You get lots of prizes from Beyou. They send you things if you keep your stats over 70%. But 20% is the number that you need to keep them at to continue to level. If you want special perks, then you want to keep it over 70%. But I sat down, took a break so that I could get my stats back up. So next we're going to go to my house and I'm going to show you how to increase that hygiene stat as well. So if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know how I get my hygiene up. So I'm going to take you here into my house. This is a new house. Again, let me know below if you want a house tour on this. But I hop in the shower and I click each animation, wait about 5 seconds, 4 to 5 seconds in between. And each time that you change your animation, it will increase your hygiene points. So this is free game. You don't have to purchase all the items that are at the Beyou store for hygiene. I still do because the items get your hygiene up faster than this process. It looks really fast, but this is because I sped up the video to about 2.5 times the regular speed. So it does take a couple minutes to do this. This is another reason why I get my stats up at 70, because it can take a long time if you go all the way down to 20 to get back up to 100%. All right, so now that that's done, I'm sure that you're thinking, like, why would I go through all this farming when I could just buy food? Farming is important, of course, because if that's your profession, you have to do it to level up. But in addition to that, they kind of work hand in hand. So you can farm the items that you'll need to cook, which will help you level up both in farming and in the culinary profession. Now, I did both when I first started, and then I focused more so on the cooking so that I could complete it. And now I'm coming back around to the farming. But another good thing about farming is that you're able to provide the items that you're farming to other people that use Beyou. So say someone's newer to Beyou, they don't quite know how to farm yet, but they need a vegetable in order to cook because they do know how to cook. That's something that's really important. And you can get back some of what you're putting in by selling your items to other people who use Beyou. So what I'm going to show you next is a stall that I have, one of the stalls that I have. It's at 𝑾𝒂𝒕𝒄𝒉𝒊𝒏𝒈, and you can pick up the items that I'm farming, that I'm crafting, that I'm using, which you can see here in just a moment, and you can purchase them. So I'm going to take you there really quickly. To find my stall at 𝑾𝒂𝒕𝒄𝒉𝒊𝒏𝒈, it's actually in my profile. So if you pull up my profile, go to my pics, and then go to the Beyou section. You can see some Beyou information. Of course, feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about Beyou, but it will also take you directly to my stall there. So once we land, I'm going to go inside. It looks like a little farmhouse, similar to the one that I have at my farm. It's just a tiny bit smaller. But once we go inside here, I'm going to show you some of the equipment that I have, along with some of the items that I have for sale. So what you see me doing here is sitting on my easel. I have a painting that I'm working on at the moment. If you want to see more about leveling up and using other equipment to do so, leave a comment below. That'll be in my next video as well. But what I have here is basically all the items that I've cooked, crafted, or painted. I don't have any paintings out because they give stats, but you can purchase these to use for yourself or to consume yourself. The crafted items like the paintings, the lanterns, the Buddhas, and the benches, they give you stats. So you could simply place one of these in your farm or somewhere around your home, sit on them. For example, you'll have to sit on the bench to receive the extra stats, but they're great on a farm if you have one like mine to make your stats not drop as fast while you're doing the farming. So you don't see any of those out for me right now just because I'm crafting so many and selling so many that I don't have the ability to make them for myself, but they're great as gifts. as well, if you want to give them out to friends for the holidays, or if you want to keep them yourself to put in your garden. But that's really it. If you have any additional questions about farming, definitely leave it down below and we can maybe go into a more in-depth video the next time, doing this, but also answering some of your questions as well. Thank you again for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. I went live and recorded this a couple days ago, but you'll be able to see the full video here on YouTube. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.